Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next video. And before I get into my episode reviews, I just wanted to say that really quick that we're learning that another actress passed away, and that is actress of Shelley Duvall. Shelley Duvall passed away at the age of 75. I think they said, well, she passed away in her sleep in her home, but I think they said it was due to complications of diabetes, which is not final because on my mother's side of the family, not only with breast cancer but also diabetes runs on my mother's side of the family as well. So it's not just breast cancer; it's diabetes as well. But yeah, but that's diabetes. Never heard, hardly ever see one of these people die from diabetes though. But that's Shelley Duvall. Of course, if anyone remembers Shelley Duvall, everyone's going to remember her for playing Wendy Torrance from Stephen King's The Shining, which is quite funny because I previously in my sorry, I was wiped my nose. Sorry, but I was doing my previous video of Ocean Cup episode 2, how comparing how an author hates their own creation, right? Well, when the adaptation, when it comes to adaptation, it's funny. I was mentioning The Shining, and now with Shelley Duvall, and I'm like, wow. Next video, Shelley Duvall passed away. Was there been a couple instances where I reference about an actor watching a movie, right, and some actors pass away? I'm like recently with Donald Sutherland, and then last year with Tree Williams. Jeez. And now here previous video, I mentioned about Shelley Duvall in The Shining, and now here shows she passed away now. Jesus Christ, what did I do? Is this not a coincidence? Well, I would say it is a strange coincidence, I would say. But yes, Shelley Duvall from The Shining and other films, like she started with films like Nashville or Suburban Commando. That's the film with Hulk Hogan and Christopher Lloyd. Or in the same year in which she did The Shining, she also did Popeye with Robin Williams, which she played Olive Oyl. So, but everyone's gonna compare to say her in The Shining. Now, of course, I mentioned a lot of times when I reviewed the movie of The Shining, and in the last video of Ocean episode 2, season 2, episode 2, which Stanley Kubrick seemingly put her through hell, because how he wants to direct things, and it just helped her. It just did with her emotionally and stressful, so stressful that she was she was pulling out her hair. You see, like during the making of, you see her sit in the chair, pulling her hair, But hold on a second here. I was looking. Also, I'm looking at also stuff like with Shelley Duvall as well. With the scene with the baseball bat, when he was up the stairs, with Jack Nicholson, right? But you probably had to redo that scene, like 127 times. I'm like, jeez. Well, I guess Stanley Kubrick, really wanted it perfect, or, just like I said, just emotional strain, But yeah, it's only 127 times. Jeez, But I think that I think the two of them. No, it wasn't that. I think it's something else, but regardless of whatever the production, the behind the scenes of the making of The Shining. Regardless, though, I think Shelley Duvall did a really good job in The Shining. I think just with the emotion, the on her face, whether it's Stanley Kubrick's doing or not, though, but still, how she just sold it, like just being totally scared out of her mind, just looking like what is going on, And but I really enjoyed the scenes between her and Jack Nicholson, especially the scene when she's climbing up the stairs, which took 127 times. Jack Nicholson's like, "Darling, light of my life, you let me finish my sentence. I said I wasn't gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains in." hits him in the head, makes him fall down the stairs, drags him to the ice box to walk in. And the whole thing, of course, the famous scene where he says, "Here's Johnny," through the face of the door, looking all scared, you know. And then when she looks up these stairs, she sees in the next room downward these two, whoever the guy was in a costume. It seemed like he was giving a blowjob to this other guy. What it looked like with the great score playing. Dun, 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 dun. She's looking and just like in what's going on. And then, but Shelley Duvall, despite everything else, and I think she received a Razzie for this. I'm sorry. Wait, because of her influence of Stanley Kubrick? No. Regardless, so like I said, whatever the behind the scenes, whatever Stanley Kubrick did to her emotionally, though, I think they patched things up. I think afterwards. I think so. I think he was good and all that stuff. They were good. I could be wrong on that though, but regardless, so I think Shelley Duvall did a really good job in The Shining. Regardless. Because, yes, as I made a compare and contrast, you know, Stephen King hates the movie, which I'm sorry, I think he's full of shit, I'm sorry. To me, it's a horror classic, let alone a horror masterpiece, with the great score, the performances, like I said, Shelley Duvall, Jack Nicholson, you know, especially, and the whole look, and the musical score, and the atmosphere, and everything else. The kid who plays Danny, I think, did a good job, and the whole thing in the hedge maze, and I hardly see any flaws about it, and all the creepiness about it with the twins come and play with us, Danny, or the one long shot take of Danny riding his little tricycle thing running through throughout the hotel when it's all basically done in one shot where it's just keep on following him, you know. And which, of course, I enjoyed the sequel, Dr. Sleep. I really enjoyed that sequel with Ewan McGregor. I think that was a really good follow-up to Stanley Kubrick, because it's hard to do when you're doing a sequel to a Stanley Kubrick film, right? Say with 2010, the year we made contact, to 2001: Space Odyssey. So, but Shelley Duvall, you know, but I mean, I haven't seen Popeye in forever. I haven't seen it. But Suburban Commando, I mean, Hulk Hogan, I haven't seen the film forever though, but I'm going to have to rewatch that again. But regardless, though, Shelley Duvall, I think she was really great. She was great in The Shining. If that's part everybody remembers her from. Maybe they think her from as Olive Oil from Popeye though. But as far as the horror community, everybody remembers her from The Shining. And of course, my brother and his friends always say that, oh, they always telling me, say, oh, you enjoy her being tortured by Stanley Kubrick, right? I'm like, no, okay. Stop putting words in my mouth, okay? They always do that to me, you know? Always putting words in my mouth, you know? I did not say that. Yes, yeah, because Stanley Kubrick is a hard ass, alright? Because he wants things the way his vision works, right? Yes, it does. Yes, it is kind of wrong for them to be stressed out emotionally and losing their hair, though. But still, like I said, Stanley Kubrick is one of those directors that doesn't like give in to the Hollywood or the people behind the scenes, right? He's a director who wants his vision. He wants it done right. That's why a lot of directors say with Scott Derrickson, who wanted to return for the Doctor Strange sequel, right? Because he wanted to make it more horror, right? But no, due to the creative differences, they left and they got Sam Raimi to do the Doctor Strange sequel, which I would like to see that version was strictly more of a horror movie, right? I didn't get that in the sequel of Doctor Strange. In the Multiverse of Madness, I did not get that. Or I would like to see how director Edgar Wright, the director of Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, who originally was attached to direct the first Ant-Man movie, I would like to see his version of that, right? That's what I mean. Stanley Kubrick does not cave in to, like, if they wanted him to replace the director, no, he's gonna be doing it. He wants his vision of this, do it. Like, I can't imagine any other director, a different director, doing the original Shining, right? No. I'm saying just like Stanley Kubrick wants the way his done, his very vision, and he did. Yes, he's a hard ass though, but he gets his work done. And look what happened. The Shining became a classic and a horror masterpiece among the horror community. You know. And yes, and they're always telling me, oh, he's a dirt, he pushed Shelley Duvall through hell and all that. Like I said, he's a hard ass. Yes, he wants certain things done with whether it's actors or his version of the movie, right? But they're always putting in my mouth some words in my mouth saying, "Oh, you enjoy him torturing her." No, I did not say that at all. Stop putting words in my mouth. So, but regardless, though, rest in peace, Shelley Duvall. She always will be great in The Shining. Always will. Just, you know, here's Johnny, and then she goes and cuts his hand. Or just hits that bat, squeeze that bat at him, and it's in the head, falling down the stairs. But yeah, but 127 times during the whole scene. Jeez. Like I said, he wants it the perfect way, though. Be perfect. But I love The Shining regardless, though. But yeah, but rest in peace to Shelley Duvall. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. We'll see you next time. More on the episode reviews. Later.